Hi and welcome to Raqia events. If you don't know me, that's totally fine because I am not known outside of Sweden anyway. My name is Victoria Wielgaard and I live in Sweden. And please bear with me for a little while because I have a message that is going to involve hopefully all of you that are believing in the firmament, that are believing in the biblical cosmology, and I need you guys to make this happen. So please bear with me. The starting point for this idea that I've been thinking about for a little over a year now is founded in the reason that we have different days that we are celebrating throughout the year. Now, I don't know if that's different throughout the world. I know some of the days are common, like we celebrate Mother's Day, Father's Day, and so on. Here in Sweden, we have a whole lot of nonsensical, ridiculous days, and probably, most likely, those days are manufactured for commercial reasons, right? So on the waffle day, every law-abiding citizen in Sweden are making or buying waffles. So if you have enough money, you can create a day and you can promote it into stores and advertising it so that you get all the people on board. Now, we also have a day that I'm sure you all know about because this is an international day and it's April the 22nd. Yes, that is Earth Day. So on this particular day, in Sweden at least, we are encouraged to help our Earth by turning down all the lights in a specific hour during the night. Of course, in my household, we do the exact opposite of that. We turn on all the lights because my God created this world and my God gave us free electricity, and we would have that if someone didn't decide to profit on us. So all of these days we can choose whether we participate in them or not, obviously. So I was thinking, here in Sweden, how do you do that? How do you create a day like this? Because obviously you have to have resources and you have to have the funds and the means to go out and promote it, like, so that people can catch on to it. Well, that is the hard part. The easy part is that you are actually allowed to make any day dedicated to any subject you want. All you have to do is, okay, I'm sorry to say this, but you have to name it and claim it. So that's what I did. I took a date, and I'm going to explain to you why I chose this date. And I decided that we are going to have one International Firmament Day. Okay, maybe it will be known as the Flat Earth Day, and that's okay because people are familiar with the expression. So if you say flat earth, people will know what you talk about. But my goal, and as many of you, we want the whole truth to come out. We want the truth of the creation of this world to lead to the creator. And that is why we are promoting the full biblical cosmology with the Bible also, not only talking about the water that never bends and we see too far and all of these things, but also the Bible. So here's my idea. I want one day, as you can see here behind me, I have created a banner in Swedish. This is Psalm 19, and we all know this psalm, right? The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. This will be the main verse for this event, and this is how we're going to do it. Okay, I'm going to divide this up to two things to explain to you, and I hope, please bear with me, and please join me in this later on, okay? I have created a website that will be launched right about now. And on this website, there will be, first of all, one page that you can enter in an event for the Firmament Day. I would like this day to be the day that people all over the world are gathering to celebrate this truth and to share it. Whether you go out on the parking lots, whether you stand outside the store, whether you rent a square somewhere, whatever you do, just proclaim this day to be the Firmament Day, okay? This page will promote all of these events. So there will be a link there where you can text me with a flyer or simply with the dates and the place. And my hope for this page is that it will contain all the events that will be gathering all around the world. There will be place there also for any event for preaching biblical cosmology other than this specific date, but I would like to promote this date first of all. But every other event will also be put up there. All you have to do is tell me about it. There will also be on the front page of this site the name of all the different countries. I have found a few so far that I want to promote teachings in each of your languages. So you have to help me. I can only understand a few languages. So I have put up teachings from these languages that I can understand. Sweden, of course, because I am the one teaching here in Sweden. Denmark, we have Søren. In USA, we have a lot of teachers, so I put up a lot of them. I have found someone from Spain, someone from France, and someone from Italy. And on these pages, the teaching will be in your language. So you can point anyone to it and they will find biblical teaching on this subject on this page. Okay, so that is the goal, to fill it up with a lot of content in as many different languages as we can possibly find. But I need your help to do that, because I can listen, I can see something, but I cannot distinguish if it's good enough. So to the date, okay? And this is so important. I have to choose a date, right? So I went through the calendar and I looked through every date. And here in Sweden, we have, as I said, it seems like every day is filled up with some nonsense. So I thought, okay, which date will be appropriate to use for the Firmament Day? So the heavens declare the glory of God, the firmament shows his handiwork. Everyone in our community knows that someone put this on his gravestone. Yes, Werner von Braun. So here's the thing with his last message to the world. There are two options for this, right? Now hear me out. One option is that this was his last Masonic message to the world, right? Secondly, it might be, and I base this on the interviews that I've seen with Carol Rosen when he talks about the final card, how scared he was at the end. Maybe he did repent. Maybe he did come to the Lord. And we hope that, right? Right? We are not wishing for anyone to perish. We want everyone to come to the truth. And if this is what happened, thank God. And we don't know this because we are not God, right? So we can have an opinion about it, but we cannot say for definite what was really the truth. So either way, if he was pushing it out as a Freemason or if he repented, either way, this will be the perfect way to take this Bible verse that it is God's message, and we will take it from there and we will show it out there, okay? So that date of his death, 16th of June, will be the perfect day to start the final crushing, the final slow death of the globe, right? So this is how I see it. This day, in that sense, will be the perfect day for us to crush the globe and shout out the truth that the heavens declare the glory of God and the firmament shows his handiwork. The name of this page going to be Raqia Events.1. The page will not have .com because it's not made for commercial reasons. It will have .1 because we're pointing to the one who created our world. Raqia Events.1. Please look into it. Please search the site, use it for information, and use it to share any event in your country that is connected to biblical cosmology. So I will put it up there so people will know if you want to have one unified platform. I know we have other ones that are not just merely biblical, but this one is just for information and for people to go to, so that you can go to this site and see, is there an event close to me? And if there's not, make one, invite one, make this truth known, and let us promote this day and make it international. Let us crush Earth Day with the new Firmament Day and lift up his name, his glory, his truth, and make it shown that we are here to stay and we are taking back the truth of our creation together. I'll see you there. Raqia Events.1.